Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Mayhem Monday! And total mayhem happens with total randomness. I hope you guys enjoy these videos. Give it a thumbs up if you like my Monday Mayhems Mondays. I always get it backwards. I enjoy doing them for you. But what do you guys think? I've got my, I'm sporting Disney today. So I've got my Mickey Mouse jammies on and my Minnie Mouse, let me show you, my Minnie Mouse jacket. What do you guys think? This is my fashion for today. Oh, and I've got my Minnie Mouse tank top on that I bought from Disneyland last year. So what do you guys think? This is my Disney fashion today. So I asked on Facebook and I asked on YouTube some suggestions to talk about today, and as well as if anybody has any questions. So I got a couple for you. We're gonna try to make this not so long as the last time. First off, I'd like to talk about this week's favorites, as I do every week. I went to a cancer fundraiser for cancer survivors that we were invited, and Elijah and Cayden got to fashion off their Halloween costumes, which was great. I loved it. So we won one of these on their raffles, and it's called Lavender Linen Mist. I haven't opened it yet and haven't tried it yet, so I think I'm gonna try it right now. I'm gonna open it up and smell it. Maybe I can put it on my couch so when I lay down on my couch I can go to sleep. Oh, I can't smell it with this silver thing on there. There we go. Oh my gosh, that smells good. A little bit too much on the baby powderish side, but I actually really like it. So I'm gonna spray this on my bed and on my couch and...
On the bed? Are you crazy?
My whole house is gonna smell like lavender. This is the theme for this month for me, is lavender mist. I love this. This is awesome. When I first got married, my mom got this at, it's one of my favorite trinkets for this week. Obviously, I am a Disney fanatic. If you don't know that yet, I'm a Disney fanatic. I love Disney. So anyway, my mom bought this for me years ago, and it sings When You Wish Upon a Star, one of my favorite songs. One of my favorite things that my mama bought me years ago, and I had just unpacked it in one of my boxes. So my husband just called in the middle of my video, and I'm using my phone to record. So there you go. That's what happens when you get to Randomness Mondays. I don't know. I should put dates on these things when I get them. But this, I painted this for my grandma when I was about a teenager. I painted it for my grandma Jean, and she's kept it in her window for years. And she just recently passed away about 5 years ago, and I was able to get it back in remembrance of my grandma. Love you, Grandma Jean, and we miss you, my guardian angel, Grandma Jean. We're just gonna say. You guys like it? I did a pretty good paint. I thought I did a pretty good paint job on it. I did details in the wings. I don't know if you can see it because the light's so bright. YouTuber name Mommy Megan suggested that I talk about the off-the-wall random baby names. And in my past years, I've seen some celebrities and people name their babies just interesting names, and it makes me think, you know, why did you name your baby this name? What was the reasoning behind it? Does it just sound good to you? What? Like apple. What? I'm gonna name my next baby Banana. Let's just see if fruits catch on. Oranges, lemon. Well, lemon's not so bad, but apple was just kind of interesting name. Ajax. What? You wanna name your kid a cleaning supply? I'll name my next kid Clorox. How about that? If I ever have another kid, Bleach. I just don't get it. How about Windex? That's a good name. Windex, the most off-the-wall baby name. Next person that names their baby Windex, you contact me and let me know. Yeah, let me know if you name your baby Windex. That's crazy. There's also Hurricane, which isn't so bad, but it is an off-the-wall name. Hurricane. Huh. I wonder if they live up to their names. Hurricane. I wouldn't want to have a kid named Hurricane and living up to that name. Because you know I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I got that song stuck in my head, guys. I can't get it out of my head, and I keep singing it. Oh, and look at this gray hair. Time to dye my hair. Yes, I am 34, and I have to dye my whole head because I've got a lot of gray. I'm gonna put this back on. Where are you inspired to name your child this? And in reality, some of these kids get teased. My husband's name is really Ronald, not Ronnie. We like to call him Ronnie because he likes the name Ronnie. But his legal name is Ronald. And even just for Ronald, of course you're gonna get the teasing, you know, like Ronald McDonald, you know, stuff like that. So if you're gonna name your kid Rocket or Cheese or Apple or, you know, Xavier, which is like an X-Men name. Huxley? That isn't that bad. YouTube namer! Making Baby Taylor from YouTube. Thank you for your questions. There I go, stuttering again, stuttering again, stuttering again. What's your most embarrassing moment? I used to be skinny. Imagine that. I'm a little bit chunky these days, but I used to be skinny, so I used to wear bikinis. I was like 110 pounds when I got married. I was dating Ronnie at the time with my best friend and her boyfriend, and we went out on the lake for 4th of July. So I happened to run across some friends who had a jet ski, and it was one of those jet ski that blew water out the bottom and you had to drag yourself and then pull yourself up onto the jet ski. No big deal. It wasn't one of those sitting ones. It was actually one that you had to pull yourself up onto the knees. Okay, I'll do it. And they let me borrow it because I've never had a jet ski before and I wanted to try it. Well, in my little bikini, I start driving out there not knowing that the water pressure underneath the jet ski is pushing my bikini bottoms off of me. I had no idea. I just felt water, so I didn't feel like my bikini bottom was falling off. Not knowing this, I start pulling myself up onto the jet ski. Lo and behold, I feel cold air in the region down below. No, not cool. At that time, I wasn't laughing, but I'm laughing now. I jump back into the water and drop the jet ski. I'm looking everywhere for my bottom, and it sank to the bottom of the lake. I wonder if my bikini bottom is still there or if it's disintegrated. I don't know. Wondering what I'm gonna do, how I'm gonna get back. How am I gonna get the jet ski back from the middle of the lake? So I take the handles and I drag myself across the lake, and everybody's staring at me like, what is going on with her? I also found out that I lost my sandals because I had some sandals on my feet that they were kicked off too. But they were floating. They were the like foamy kind, and so they were floating. So I grabbed my sandals and I'm going back to shore very slowly, trying to hide the bottom half of me in the water. And I drive by this boat, and it's a bunch of old big guys drinking on a boat, drunk, and they're like hooping and hollering, woohoo! I was so embarrassed. They were seeing my behind. They were, oh my gosh, you guys, I was so embarrassed. So as I get back to the shore, I go, Ronnie, take the jet ski. And they're like, well, just get out of the water and drive it here. I'm like, no, just take the jet ski and bring it back to my friends. Please, please, please. And I begged them for like 10 minutes. They're like, why aren't you getting out of the water? I'm like, just trust me. So I think my friend Regina takes the jet ski back to my friends, which was kind of like half around the island. Get me a towel now. And he's like, just come get it. I'm all, no, just give me a towel now. And I'm crying at this point because I'm so embarrassed. And so I was crying. It was not a good time for me. And to this day, I remember like it was yesterday. And I thought that was probably the funniest stories I have for you guys. Okay, so if I didn't answer your question or take your suggestion, I have them saved up for next Monday. So keep an eye out for all your suggestions or questions. And if you have a suggestion or question, leave it, comment down below and let me know if you want me to talk about something or say something or answer your questions. And I'll definitely mention you in my next video. My question for you guys is, what are you gonna be for Halloween? And what are your kids gonna be for Halloween? Do you guys do your own, or you just go to the store and buy them like I do? It's just easier on me. That's it for today, guys. That's my Mayhem Mondays video for today, this week. And I hope you guys like this video. If you do, please give it a thumbs up. If you guys haven't yet, I do daily vlogs every day. And if you haven't, please press that little red subscribe button and follow me every day on my channel, Mom's Vlog 80. We'll see you guys next week. Ciao.